Happy Thursday, everyone. Game 2 of the Red Sox-Yankees yesterday. I'm a happy girl. You probably aren't feeling pretty good about yourself at the moment, John.
Why would you say that? Did you watch a different game than I? As I predicted before the game even started, David Price threw a no-hitter. It was inevitable. It was coming all year. He had a 0.00 ERA going into the game. Finally got that no-no. His last start before this season was the Yankee game where he pitched 8 shutout innings. It was a turning point in his Red Sox career, and now he's continued to build on that. Still no runs given up through 3 starts in the 2018 season. Finally threw a no-hitter against the Yankees. Fenway loved him. Crowd was going bananas all night. It's as good as it gets. David Price, it's the year of DP, baby.
I literally have no clue what you're talking about. I mean, I know that you're not generally a huge sports fan, but you're just going to make this shit up out of nowhere. What game did you watch? Because I watched the real game, and it's nice to see that Giancarlo Stanton is finally getting the hits. Because there were 2 home runs last night, and just for shits and giggles, Aaron Judge, let's throw in another 2. Yankees are what? Now 18 home runs on the season. Gonna definitely break the record. Of course you are. You know what I did not appreciate? I did not appreciate Alex Cora punching Aaron Boone in the face. What the fuck was that about?
Everyone
That's not sportsmanship.
Everyone liked that.
So it's Wednesday.
Those were nice fantasies. Well,
Yeah,
mine isn't a fantasy. Mine is what I genuinely believe is going to happen. It is.
You don't know. We could be watching this tomorrow, and one of us could be a psychic.
We're going to have to edit this. Once the David Price no-hitter happens, we're going to have to edit this.
Well, now it's even if there was a possibility that was going to happen, it's 1,000% not going to happen now because you jinxed it.
No.
You jinxed it.
That's not how it works. David Price, like the universe works in ways.
That's jinxing works.
Yeah, but it's not with me and David Price, the relationship we have.
Oh,
it's not like the universe doesn't alter its plans to spite me. The universe says, look, what they have is beautiful, and I'm going to make sure it comes to fruition.
Listen, I know that you were just in Colombia, and I don't know what you were getting into down there, but that's not the way the real world or jinxing works. It's a nice thought, John. It is. I appreciate it. It's very kind. Worth pointing out that it is actually. You didn't like that?
I like my view of the world, and I think that mine is the correct one.
Okay, well.
I won't hear opinions otherwise.
Oh, great. For the record, it is Wednesday. Everybody is leaving for Rough and Rowdy today, so.
So we're recording it before the game actually happens.
Yeah, because we're smart. All right, topic number 2. Yesterday, a video of Bryce Harper surfaced blow drying his hair.
Dude!
John, do real men blow dry their hair?
No, absolutely not. Real men cannot blow dry their hair. A real man gets out of the shower with a towel draped around his shoulder, uses that to just fucking mess his hair up however he goes, gets a little spit in it, slicks it back, and goes about his day. Real men absolutely do not have a separate hand towel to dry their hair back in such a way it will stay. They definitely don't have Tony and Guy blow dryers. They most certainly don't get frustrated when they go home and their fucking mom and sister have blow dryers that don't have concentrators on them for reasons unbeknownst to me. Real men don't do that shit.
Real men do that. You know, you find me the man that does that, and I put a ring on this shit, because that's a guy that I don't, you know, forget the ring. That's a guy I want to sleep with because it tells me that he pays attention to details. Blow drying your hair as a man? Are you serious? What else are you good at? What else do you care about? For the record, John here.
Blow dry the fuck out of my hair.
Blow dries the fuck out of his hair.
Dude, you gotta blow dry your hair. It's ridiculous to not blow dry your hair. Put some effort in. For God's sakes, the double blow dryer is a game changer. I can't wait to buy one on the way home right now.
Okay, so backstory here.
The badass in any movie has 2 guns. If you have 2 hair dryers.
So you're equating having a gun to having a hair dryer on the scale of like how you can be a badass as a man.
Yeah, if you got 2 fucking hair dryers, like what was the Adam Sandler movie? The Zoltan. Don't mess with the.
Oh, don't mess with the Zoltan.
Yeah, that's.
So you want to be as cool as the Zoltan? That's your standard of coolness? Yeah, that's concerning.
You have fantastic hair. That's all I'm concerned about.
I will tell you that I knew very little about you, or Kevin for that matter. We were in Minnesota. That was my second week on the job, and Kevin rushes in and he's like, "Hey, do you have a blow dryer?" And I was like, "I actually did not bring one. Why do you need a blow dryer?" And he's like, "What do you mean, for my hair?"
Yeah. Need a blow dryer, need a concentrator.
I honest to God didn't even think that men, like, I didn't think that was a real thing.
Yeah.
Maybe if you were gay, but like other than that, like I didn't think that.
I think really the jury's out on me and Kevin at this point. But
That's actually fair.
It's look, you look ridiculous. If you don't blow dry your hair, it just doesn't sit right all day. And you can't even put product in hair that's less than bone dry. Ask any hair specialist worth her salt, she'll tell you that. And you gotta have bone dry hair. That's when you get the product in. That's when you get the stay. That's when you get the swoop. It's a very tedious process.
All right, let's talk about Andre the Giant. All right, so HBO premiered his documentary earlier this week. A lot of fun facts about Andre the Giant. Very emotional documentary as a whole. I didn't see that. I just read that on the internet.
Okay.
But
I thought the same thing, actually.
Yeah. But there were some like odd facts in there. So let's play real or not.
Okay.
All right. Ready? Fact number 1: he could fart for over 30 seconds straight.
Real. Ric Flair said it.
Hulk Hogan and Vince McMahon were actually like doing impersonations of his fart on the documentary. I saw a little clip of that.
I can't imagine
30 seconds straight. And evidently, too, he would lift his leg.
That's like some shit that would like shake the room for sure.
Well, he would give you a warning. He would lift his leg if he was going to do it, so everybody around him knew that it was happening and they could run away. He's a considerate human being.
It's like Andre the Giant farting is like Godzilla about to step on a building. Like you have that long pause where it's like, you get out, get out, get out, get out. You're done.
Gross. All right, he once unintentionally literally broke a woman's hip as they were getting busy.
I'd say that's probably true.
It's false. I made that up, but it probably is true.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like credit to Simmons where he invented the Tyson zone back in the day, where it's like anything Mike Tyson, you say Mike Tyson did something, everyone's like, yeah, he probably did that for sure. That's Andre the Giant, is that, you know, he's that size where anything about him. There's nothing you can tell about Andre the Giant. I'm going to say true for everything you read.
I actually thought going into this, I was like, that's probably true. And I had to like do some research to see if there was out there that it was true. I don't know. It could be.
Now I'm just picturing Andre the Giant's dick.
I don't think I could handle that. That might.
Give me a second. Okay, I got it.
He blow dries his hair, ladies and gentlemen. According to Ric Flair, he once drank 106 beers.
Correct. True.
That is true, actually.
I confused who said what. Hulk Hogan was the farter. I remember reading about Ric Flair saying the beers.
You weren't supposed to read about this beforehand.
It was just Twitter last night. I didn't even know I was doing the show.
At the age of, so you cheated, okay. At the age of 13, he was already 6'7".
True?
Not true. Apparently, he didn't stop growing, or start growing, really, until he was 15. So think about if you're his mother, like you have this perfectly normal-looking kid, and then they hit 15, and they just shoot up.
Did you see the picture of him on the airplane? He's on like it looked like an Asian flight.
Yeah. So the next one is going to be null and void. I guess we can go ahead and count that one out. He's so big he wouldn't fit into an airplane bathroom, and every time he had to pee, they would curtain off his seat so he could make into a bucket.
True.
That's true.
The picture is preposterous. I didn't know all that stuff. I just saw the picture on Twitter. The picture is. It's just insane. It's like, it looks like there's that viral picture that was, I think, deemed fake, but it's a dude like hanging half off into an aisle, and Andre the Giant's picture is real and more impressive than that.
All right, Andre the Giant was a vegetarian and would consume 120 pounds of vegetables a day, the same as the average white rhino.
False.
That's false.
Okay. That's just because like he looks like you. I would have been more apt to say that's true if you said Andre the Giant eat 8 people.
So he's definitely not vegetarian.
Yeah,
he's definitely a meat eater.
I'm definitely more inclined to believe and he would eat 1 child a day. Like true. Yeah.
How big do you think his poops were?
I don't know.
You know, that crosses the line.
I'm not a poop joke guy. I don't like poop jokes. Excuse me. Yeah, poop jokes are not for me, but humongous. Like think Jurassic Park.
Like when you walk down the street and like a horse accidentally takes a shit in the street, you almost walk into it, and it's. I'm from Texas, kids.
I was gonna say I walk on different streets than you do.
Downtown Fort Worth, they have cops on horses, and there's like giant piles of horse shit.
I've seen that on Bourbon Street and whatnot. They're big enough that I avoid them. Seems to be a problem where you step in them often.
Oh, I don't step into them, but I am very aware of them. Andre the Giant sheds. All right, we'll see you back here. I don't know, whenever.